The 25th of July, 2022. Boom, 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 boom. Let's play a song I wrote that's a parody of Alleluia about the Acquisitions Incorporated C team that I call Hit the Merch Store. Follow that up with Lay Your Head Down and Dream. Let's play some Minecraft in about 5.5 minutes.
It's absurdity in RPG font. Take a braces behind creased cardboard, but you don't pull up chairs for humor, do you? You shouldn't miss this guy Cuthris. He shakes a stone as light eldritch, compelling you, the viewers, to hit the merch store. 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 Walnut's Grove is gone, which sucks for a druid. Plus mail is strong, but nuts wise into it. Sigils on the cave wall stabbed like daggers. She took wolf form and she howled aloud. She bit at Cuthris and she snapped her snout, and by her instincts led you to the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Rosie, she's shopped there before. All her grandkids get gifts from this store. Little halflings with their kingpins playing footloose. I've seen them picnic beneath the stars, wearing their bright dark magic scarves. It's a one-stop shop for birthdays at the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store.
Denard's a paladin, dragonborn, who treats everybody else with scorn. But you know that they all deserve it, don't you? He gains entitlement from bits, or so Jerry claims, so I guess it fits. And they both expect you all to hit the merch store.
Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Maybe there are gods beyond whose tendrils shift their waking pawns, but Jerry kinda seems like he has got this. Except the times when the phones light up and ideas arise, then outright erupt, and Jerry's gone, volcanic curse at Rothfuss. What now, Rothfuss? Come on, Rothfuss. Ignore Rothfuss. Gosh darn Rothfuss. Dang it, Rothfuss. My game, Rothfuss. Go home, Rothfuss.
Shut up,
Rothfuss. Flippin' Rothfuss. Let's not do this. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. I am so excited to hang out with y'all tonight. We got a lot of work to do here on the HermitCraft server. We were just fixing my pickaxe, which is important, but wow. Our good friend Tango Tech is working on Decked Out 2.0. I am so absolutely excited and hype about this, as the kids say. Decked Out 1.0 was one of the highlights of HermitCraft Season 7. If y'all missed it, you missed a lot. And I know that Tango poured his heart and soul and mind into generating one of the coolest, most fun things for us to play together that season. And I am really glad he accepted some help this time on kind of making it more of a communal effort, right? Because even though the game design elements of it are still his, like, there's so much work that goes into a build at that scale that it can really tire you out, you know? And so earlier today, Tango invited us to help out at his big dig for Decked Out 2.0. I have a bunch of chests, shulker boxes I'm about to go retrieve so that I can start moving the materials we gathered earlier. Tango was like, any of the stone here, you can either let it despawn, you can grab it for future projects. Well, we need a lot of stuff for future projects. So let's go ahead and swap that to slot 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We should have 11 shulker boxes. So we have 3 and 8. That's great. Cool. We are heading back to Decked Out 2.0 now to start going and retrieving the material that Tango allowed us to help him collect earlier. We read Chapter 5 of Dracula on Saturday, and Chapter 6 is this upcoming Saturday. I would recommend reading the book if you want to catch up fast. The VOD is really good, but there's a lot of like conversation mixed in because it was Badger's birthday. And so if you're short on time, definitely just catch up by reading the novel. If you want to see how amazing Badger is as Lucy Westenra, which absolutely amazing, please go check out the VOD from Saturday. But there is going to be a bunch of like random, like, let's talk about the experience we had at the restaurant we went out to for dinner, and you know how her birthday was going in general type stuff. So we are on our way back to Tango's to help retrieve stuff from the Decked Out dig from Hermits Helping Hermits earlier. Yeah, Badger was absolutely hilarious. So the thing about like Dracula that a lot of people miss, because they only read they don't read the original, they only see the adaptations, right? They don't get all the amazing modern, like, or contemporary, I guess, modern at the time, but contemporary social commentary. Lucy Westenra talking about 3 men proposing to her in one day is intended to be hilarious. Yes, it's a horror novel, but there are a lot of great comedy elements in there. And like, Badger reading it was fantastic. Even though Badger is headed back to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and also Northern Ireland later this week, Badger will be joining us via phone for this upcoming Saturday's reading. So don't worry, we are going to have the same amazing Lucy you enjoyed for Chapter 5 back for Chapter 6, although via a transatlantic connection. So, yeah. Okay, I think Tango said the decked out hole... Dang it, where is the decked out hole? It's somewhere over here. Give me a second. We're going to need the 6 rockets we have left to get back out of here later. So, we are over here cleaning out these chests. There's Tango. I'm on voice activated, not push to talk for my audio. So he's not going to be able to hear me unless I actively try to get him to. So let's go ahead and let's try to like sort some of these by particular material. So if all the cobble's going in there, let's put a bunch of clay in this one. Now, I don't know if you can unmake clay blocks into clay balls at a 1-to-1 ratio, but I don't want to find out. Whoops. So let's go ahead and we're going to... Oh, I should set my status to make it clear that I'm streaming, just in case Tango... Just in case Tango needs to do anything secret. I don't think he's super likely to be doing anything secret. So we'll put andesite in that box. We're going to make this easier to sort later by sorting it now, right? So granite, we're going to put in this granite box. And Credit Mike says, I've been trying to stay cool. You're always cool, Credit Mike. Always cool. Yeah. Tango definitely smoothed out a lot of this. So let's create a new... Oops. This is our mangrove leaves box is already full. I just grabbed that one from up there. Okay, so this one's empty. So we're going to take the gravel and we're going to put it in here. And then the next one we'll put... what else have we got? Stone into. That seems reasonable. So stone goes in this one. Okay, so then you see here we got like, here's a whole bunch of clay. Which one was our clay box? It's already almost full, but that's all right. Dirt and stuff we can clear out. Whoops! That's fine. That's why we brought these with us, despite being pretty low on rockets. We still have plenty of ender pearls. So, andesite, stone... Okay, let's put an empty shulker box here. Forget what was in that one, but okay. So this is just straight up stone. Goes in that one. Gravel goes in that one. I don't know if he actually created one for andesite. Yeah, there we did. Okay, cool. So we just gathered a bunch of materials, and we're going to save these for other future HHH projects. Nikki Games Better Than You says, what's the hole for? This is the home of Decked Out 2.0. Tango Tech's future... like HermitCraft wide mini game. Honestly, at this point, I don't know that you can call Decked Out a mini game. It's just a game, or possibly a mega game. It sure is something, is how I would look at it. It sure is something. Okay, so we have filled up this with stone now. Miss Canuck, thank you so much for this incredibly kind and generous contribution. Miss Canuck tips 70 and says, howdy, Joe. Thanks for all your hard work cultivating such an amazing community. Happy belated birthday to both Badger and yourself. Well, thank you so much. Okay, the first 10, that gets you an expansion. 30, that's 2. 50, that's another one. And then 70, boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Let's get some expansions going. Here we go. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, you might not know that the camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. So for that first one, here we go. Grow hills. Do-do-do-do. Each time the camera grows, the Joe opacity also reduces, so we're going to drop that to 80%. Numero dos. Expand. Jost. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 70%. Numero tres. Even bigger face. Well, here you go. This is the worst it gets. Everybody who's tipped up to this point has been getting us to 60% Joe opacity and what I like to call the Tony Stark helmet cam. So good luck seeing what's going on at this point. Here, beyond this point, everyone that tips and helps hit a face camera expansion milestone is only going to make it easier to see the game again because the camera's already covering the whole screen, left to right, top to bottom. But the opacity will continue to reduce. We've got a 4th expansion coming in thanks to Miss Canuck. Let's show how that goes as we hit T. Joe Eckhillsberg. Grow Hills. Dee-dee-dee-dee. So there we go. We are now at T. Joe Eckhillsberg. And the camera is going to drop to 50% opacity. Should be easier to see through now. Ta-da-da-da. And we are 20 even away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So thank you, Miss Canuck, for that. And let's go ahead and continue to grab boxes out of here and get stuff out of Tango's way. Okay, so this one was mostly cobblestone before we destroyed it. So we're going to put the rest of this cobblestone in there. Okay, andesite. Granite is going to go in here. I don't know if we had one for diorite. No, we didn't have one for diorite yet. So we're going to create a diorite box. And put the diorite in there. And then we're going to create a dirt box and put the dirt in there. So let's see, we have one more stone than I thought. Oh, we're out of, we need another box for stone too. I'm going to put that right there because it's going to go on top of the other stone box. Yay. We are getting a lot done here on the HermitCraft server today. We did a ton of digging on Decked Out. And I am excited. Okay, so this one's clay balls. And then this one's going to be clay balls too. Cool, cool, cool. Do the clay balls decompress perfectly, or if we turn them, is that going to be a problem if we turn them into clay blocks? Yeah, I know Cleo needs dirt. We're collecting the dirt for Cleo. We're past Iron Man mode. We are at T. Joe Eckhillsberg for you Great Gatsby fans or Vinjo Ken fans. Swirl says they decompress perfectly. Okay, well, in that case, maybe we will... where is the nearest crafting bench? Oh, it's over there. I don't know if I want to deal with that right now. Okay. What is this? Mangrove leaves. I didn't mean to drop that. Okay. Honestly, we're going to have to make more than one trip no matter what we do at this point. So maybe I'm not going to worry about it. Oh boy. We don't have as many of the spaces in here as I would hope. Can't you craft clay in the 4x4? Can you? Oh, hey, what do you know? Okay, so we don't need the crafting table. Even better. That's going to save us some storage space by a significant amount. Okay, so we still have like a lot of stuff left in here, like a lot of stuff. So that one's dirt, that one's diorite. Okay, let's get the andesite and the gravel. We definitely need gravel. Yeah, okay, so granite is going to go in here. Probably I should fill my entire inventory before I start clicking on other things. Let's just fill the inventory. Just fill it up. Technologic says, is this the most obnoxious size transparency for the camera? No, the most obnoxious is the one we just got past. This is actually less. We are over the hill on the obnoxiousness. We are in the one that's just past the most obnoxious. So, yeah, we were at Tony Stark Helmet Cam before. Now we are at T. Joe Eckhillsberg. Okay, so gravel we can put in here. Granite is good. Andesite can go in here. Clay blocks we can put in here. That one's now empty. Let's start offloading all of the other ores generically into there. So there's a generic ore. There's more clay. Granite. At some point, I just want to start breaking these boxes. Okay. That's not empty. Oh boy. Look at how much more stuff we have to deal with, y'all. Like, this is not anywhere. We're gonna have to make like at least 2 trips back and forth, no matter how we do this. So, like, trying to get this perfectly the first time isn't right. We should just focus on getting this turned around rapidly. Okay, so get those in there. Dirt for Cleo. Granite. Andesite. Yeah, the lowest opacity before we hit 0 is 3%. Okay. Whoops. We're actually kind of out of room for those right now. Granite. Let's grab more andesite until we're full up on that. And we can consolidate some more of these clay balls. We just got a ton of inventory management to do after the stream from earlier, so we're going to just catch up on that. I know this isn't the most compelling HermitCraft stuff, but that's why it's on the stream and not, like, part of an episode. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a ton of alerts here. Some of them are even relevant to the stream. For example, Rebecca just tipped 20 who says, "Thanks for the continued entertainment, Joe." Thank you, Rebecca. Meanwhile, my siblings are sending me stuff about some sort of turtle man, which sounds like something from Weekly World News. And I don't have time for that right now. But anyway, here we go. Expand. Joe. Lowering the opacity now to 42%. We are now perfectly 20 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, so thank you, Rebecca. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/joehills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Yeah, please don't yell in all caps. It makes it hard for me to moderate the chat. I would have noticed that earlier, but I'm getting a million texts about whatever a turtleman is. So thank you. Like, having 4 siblings is great until all of them and their spouses are texting about some sort of turtle man. And then it's like, y'all, please, I'm at work right now. I need these notifications on so I can tell when tips come in. I do not have time for the turtleman. But they're all very excited. And honestly, I'm sure the turtleman is exciting. I'm sure whenever I learn about it later, I will be very excited about the turtleman. But, like, I'm not there. Like, emotionally, I'm not in a place where I can learn about the turtleman right now. Okay, so we're going to break that one and that one because they're empty. Let's go one below. Okay. More clay balls. More clay balls. Let's just consolidate all of these right now. Okay. So we're going to drop that in there. Okay, so we are now maxed out on clay. We are maxed out on andesite. We are almost maxed out on granite. let's grab some granite. Whoops. That was dirt. We do need dirt. Granite. Okay. More clay. Granite. Gravel we're low on, but honestly at this point we can just dump whatever in the gravel blocks. Stone we still have room for. Please let us know how the Turtle Man thing went when you join us next stream, Joe. I'll try. I'll try to provide you a Turtleman update. They seem to have linked a local news article of some sort about the Turtleman. I'm like, I don't have time for this. This is too much. Okay, so that one's just going to be a variety box right now. Let's just clear these out. Oh wait, if I delete that one, then I won't have anything to stand on. Same thing for that. Okay. Okay, which one was the other one that I started throwing random stuff in? Okay, so we don't have enough dirt. I think Cleo legitimately was picking up all the dirt, which is fine because that was the thing she explicitly said she wanted to grab. But okay, this one's empty. This one's not. The one beneath it, empty. The one beneath that, not. Dirt. Clay, clay. Trousers. Well, no, wait, those go back in. This one. Hey, we got some more tips rolling in. Incredimike says, love the variety in your streams. Chill streams are just as great as a high energy show. Thank you, Incredimike. That's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion. Here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. Dropping our Jopasty down to a frigid 32%. Alrighty, thank you very much, Incredimike, for getting us 20 away from the next expansion. But then, what's that? My watch isn't only vibrating because of the Turtleman. We got another 10 rolling in from Jung. Thank you, Jung, who says, HermitCraft Season 9 tip, P.S. Nice eye. So let's get that on the abacus here as well. Is that in frame? Boom. There we go. So we're $10 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are setting... This might not seem like a very important stream, but we are setting ourselves up for long-term success this season with stuff like this. Like, the work we did on Decked Out earlier today is setting Tango up with what he needs. And these materials that we gathered are going to allow me to either build what I need or barter for what I need as we move forward. So let's go ahead and... We did as much trying to keep this stuff organized as possible here, but we just need to, at a certain point, close out some of these chests. So we're going to close that one out. We're going to close this one out. And let's grab some of this. Then we'll roll through here. Boom. Okay, that's more than enough room to grab all this stuff here. So we can just grab all those. Swap that into our offhand. Let's do a quick count here. We have 12. Did we have 12 when we came in? I thought we had... I thought we had 13. No, we have 11. Okay, did we lose some of those into a Hole like that? No. Did any of them despawn? Maybe I just counted wrong. It was 11 before, says Devin Crotties. Thank you, Devin Crotties. Jordan Smith says, why is your face camera so big? The camera gets bigger when we hit tipping milestones. We are currently 10 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. So if you'd like to see it get bigger, feel free to tip. Great question, Jordan. I'm assuming you're not the Jordan Smith I know from Middle Tennessee, because I'm pretty sure I explained this to you over lunch. So good to meet a new Jordan Smith. You can never have enough of those in your life. Okay, we're going to need these 3 rockets to get back out next time. We are super low on rockets, let me tell y'all. Maybe I should bring some scaffolding next time. Okay. Miss Gold Fox says, I'm Googling about Turtle Man, trying to figure out what your siblings are talking about. Everything I've found so far is so random. It's probably not it, but I'm learning a lot. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't have time to figure out what Turtleman they're talking about. So, yeah, I'm glad somebody's making it a priority. Let's see. Okay. No, yeah, Tango added custom music for there. Seeing Joe push up his glasses was surreal. What? Well, most of my siblings aren't in Nashville, so whatever Turtleman thing they're talking about is not here. I think it's in Wisconsin. Or the Great Lakes regions. Meanwhile, we got 5 rolling in from Craig, who says, work has been kicking my butt the last few weeks, but your streams have kept my spirits up through it all. Thanks, Joe. Well, thank you, Craig, for supporting the arts and my show in particular. It is always so heartening to hear that I am helping people get through the work that they got to do. Like, listening to podcasts and radio shows and stuff like that when I was younger really helped me get through a lot, and I am really just so thrilled that I can help others in that same way. Oh boy, is this high enough? Oh no, you're kidding me. Am I gonna have to burn a rocket on this? No, there's got to be at least one scaffold that goes all the way up. Hold on. I think that scaffold goes all the way up. I really don't want to burn any rockets. I'm down to 3 rockets at all, I think. Toxic Litter says, my mod is done and published, which is, this is a Minecraft mod, not like a body mod. This is not like Toxic came up with a new way to slice into your finger and add a high power magnet to allow you to have electromagnetic sense. This is like a Minecraft mod. But Toxic says, now I just need for Forge to approve it. Well, good luck with that approval process. I don't know what the time is that usually takes, but I hope it goes well. So, do I have any rockets in any of these boxes? Because it would make my whole day so much easier. I think I'm just absolutely out. Ugh. And I'm out of money. Okay, let's get the... Honestly, if we got the Blackstone out of here, too, that would really help. Okay. I don't even know where... Where's my wealthy box? Yeah, wealth box is sad. No rockets and no money. Wait, the blue box had some. Really? No, that's a single rocket. That's like a firework. That's the like blow you up rocket. I did find my Riptide thing. I have a few gunpowder in my potion kit. Do I? I thought I burned it all in the stream earlier today. I took the last gunpowder I knew I had for sure. I think I'm out of gunpowder, y'all. I had 4 gunpowder left at the end of yesterday's night's stream, and I used it to make rockets at the beginning of this one. So yeah, I think we're actually just straight up out of gunpowder. Okay. Well, regardless, we need to empty a bunch of these now. So we got stone and we got cobblestone. So stone, cobblestone, more cobblestone, more cobblestone, more cobblestone, do 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 do, more cobblestone, do 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 do, more cobblestone, do 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 do, dee 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 dee. Whoops. They say the cobblestone will give you a lot of money and everything's gonna be alright. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Empty, empty. Andesite. Okay, I don't think we have an andesite box anywhere. So I'm just going to throw that into our B-dubs wither here. Right now for safekeeping. Let's go lay our heads down and dream. Is the electric course going to have redstone in it? To some degree. Yeah, I mean, every redstone, or every, I guess maybe you could build an electric course without redstone, but, like, it feels, like, odd. Because, like, if you want to have a timer for, like, when you start and stop and stuff, that would be redstone, for example. Okay, wool and string can go in the wool and string box. Lights and bone blocks, poppies and dandelions and pink dye. Bone blocks can probably come back out here because we have a whole box for bone blocks that's not full right now. Everything is a mess. My inventory management last few days. This project has really gotten away from me. Gravel, dirt and grass. Oops, wrong block. Stone's gonna go over here. Grab all that, put it in here. Then all the rest of this. Toss that in here. 1, 2, 3 empty ones. Okay, this one has a bunch of gravel in it, so let's bring it over to the gravel place. Oh, this is the gravel place. Clay. We had some other clay ones. We can dump those in the clay boxes here. The radio clay is what they want you to hear. Da 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 da. Hey, we got another 5 rolling in. Oh wait, no, that's the one from before. Sorry. So, no, somebody says, how far away from the next milestone? We are 5 away from the next milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Granite. Okay, do we have a granite one? I don't know that we do. I think we're going to toss the granite ones into B-dubs right now. Until we sort it out. Okay. Dirt is going to go back up here. Tango left the game. Bye, Tango. We're working on cleaning this up, I promise. Unworthy Chicken tips 10. That's going to get us 5 past our next face camera expansion. And asks, how do I work this super chat thing? Well, you're doing a great job at it. That gets us 15 away from our next expansion after this one. Here we go. It's time to grow hills. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 24%. Do-do-dee-dee. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I don't need to hire Pearl to deal with a mess that only got started in the last, like, 3 days, right? This is not, like, a season-long Scar-level mess. This is just I got busy with stuff in the last few days, and things got away from me. But we're still, like, at a point that's very recoverable. We are not beyond the point of no return here, where we need Pearl to roll in. Okay, so we do have a bunch more Blackstone boxes here. Blackstone, 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 Blackstone. Okay, so for these, we arguably want to come down to here and place these. Miss Canuck rolling in and tipping 28 says 15. How about more? Grow hills. So let's see. The first 15, that gets you 1 expansion. Then another 10 gets you to 25. Then 3 puts a 7 away from the one after that. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now once we find where my eyes are. I think we lost the camera here. Where's my face? It's got to be somewhere. There it is. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 20%. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And we are now 7 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. So yeah, this is where the sorting system is after 3 days of having a mess. We're cleaning it up though. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these Blackstone chests along here so we can get to them. Whoops. And apparently I have not been building that out as far as I should. So when we come out on top of that one there, Blackstone, Blackstone, Blackstone. Wait, were some of those not Blackstone? That one's Blackstone. No, these are all the Blackstone chests. Okay. Tango gave us a lot of Blackstone for helping him. So, for example, this one. I don't want to collect that. Did we get it? Okay, it's empty now, yeah. Hey, Josie Blue tips 10, who says, for the arts and for helping Tango out today. Thank you so much. That puts us 3 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Give me a second. Just do. And once we find my eye again, we will lower the Joe Pasty now to 16%. Then Lost Cult Music, tip 7. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Who says, apart from great art and creativity, y'all hermits model fun friendships and healthy community. Woo! Glad to do that. Thought that's worth some appreciation. Cheers. So thank you, Lost Cult Music. Joseph Nozel, tips 5. It says, loves watching your streams. Been sick with COVID. It's always great to sit and play Minecraft and watch a stream. Thanks, man. Hey, you're most welcome. That puts us 5 away from the next expansion. And then Chloe the Great and Powerful, tip 7, which gets us 2 past the next milestone. Who says, well, if we're all tipping, I refuse to be left out. So here we go. It's time to once again grow. Whoa. OBS starts like kind of freaking out like at this scale. We are not supposed to make layers this big, but we're doing it anyway. Oh, hills. D. Lowering the Joe Bastien now to 12%. So thank you very much, Chloe the Great and Powerful, for putting us over the top here, as well as Joseph Nozel, Lost Cult Music, and Josie Blue for getting us through that expansion. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump up here. I feel like this should work, but maybe it won't. Wait. Was that red box full of rockets? No. Oh, that's really disappointing. I really hope that box would be full of rockets. Okay. Aviva says, I think this is the kind of thing that Pearl's service was meant for. I think there's a reason she put Scar in the instructions with a separate pricing tier. This is the norm. Scar is not. Well, the thing is, though, Pearl is asleep right now, and I need to work on my stuff now. So, like, I need to get that stuff out of Tango's base so he can build decked out, right? I gathered it earlier today, and I need to get it out of Tango's base so he can build there. Like, if I waited on Pearl, it wouldn't be done in time. Pearl's stuff is for areas you control. If I have a chest monster in someone else's base, then I need to clean it up myself, right? Tango's not going to wait on me to wait on Pearl. Tango needs me to get my stuff out of there, or he's just going to burn it all. You know, he was like, if you want to keep the stuff you get when you dig, you can, but, like, I would let it all despawn, right? So, he'll let it all despawn. He'll just take an axe to that and some fire, and, like, it'll all go. If I want to keep it, I gotta claim it, right? That's on me. I think that's entirely fair of Tango. I'm not saying that's wrong. Oh, the angle. That's right. If I get a steeper angle, they'll go faster. Y'all are right. Okay. And we need to get back up there to lay our head down and dream. Yeah, I usually use red for my rocket boxes. That's an old rocket box that I bought that is now empty. So that's why I was sad. Okay, Tango is going to be underground, so he's not going to see it. He's not going to see the sunset. Somebody says, I live in Australia, and it's noon here. Yeah, Pearl sleeps in the middle of the day Australian time, so she can do stuff with British people. She's not awake now. She's like on weird British people time. And British people, it's the middle of the night, so I'm not going to get Pearl on the stream this late. Okay. So. Come on. Ah, no, my body. I'm so upset I'm falling. That's deeply disappointing. Okay, so frustratingly, there's no good way to get from this part here up to there. Can I ender pearl onto the top? Oh, look at that. Pro pearl. Who needs a pearlescent moon when you got ender pearlescent throwing? Okay, so let's just empty out a bunch of this real quick so then we have extra shulker boxes for the trip back. In theory, I can empty an entire shulker of Blackstone with Swift Sneak in 6 minutes. We've been experimenting a lot on that. placing so many blocks. Like it's no thing. Also, the sooner I use all the blackstone that Tango gives me, the sooner I can go, Tango, I need more blackstone, please. I used it all already. I'm a person who uses too much stone. I need more, please. How many chests did you end up having in Tango's dig? A lot of double chests. We moved... I think we cleared out about half of them earlier this stream, and we're going to go back for more once I free up some inventory space. Oh, that's actually a problem. Like, this should go from here up. I don't know why that wasn't already a thing. Okay, wait, that one's full of nonsense we need to move. That one is also full of nonsense we need to move. That one's full of blackstone. That one can stay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump the remaining blackstone I have into this chest. So we've got 2 more chests we need to empty up there. And then we'll grab the other empty chests. And then we'll go back to Tango's and grab everything else we've got. Busy night inventory management wise, but like we're gonna need so many blocks for this build. We need to hold on to everything we can for either use directly or barter or manufacturing or whatever. Okay, so like this looks bad, but most of these boxes were actually supposed to go in here. And I just pulled them out because I knew Tango was going to be giving me a bunch of blackstone boxes. And I needed to make room for them, right? So, like, black box, yellow box, these all go straight back in here. These 3 actually need to be organized. But, like, most of this stuff really does not. Like, this dye box, that's just a dye box. This box, oh yeah, it's got some wool and some gravel in it that needs to be cleared up. But otherwise, it's fine. So this box, we got some extra soul sand here that needs to be cleared out. You can clear that out easy. Okay, extra quartz can go in the quartz box. Gravel in the gravel box. We're making progress. Okay, these that's more stuff that needs to get sorted by there. 2 more of these go in here. The horns really... I should be holding on to me. Or holding on. I don't like that one as much as the other one. No, I actually should have this on me, though. We need that for actual, like, video production purposes. Okay. So Swift Sneak 3, though, that is, like, really fast, right? Mahi says, I like that part of this Blackstone deal is that you have an indirect shulker source. That's also true. You're not wrong. Okay, so that one was empty. This one's not. Cobble first, then diorite. Okay, cobble we can empty partially into here, then partially into there. Let's empty that. Cobble. Then we'll come back to these. Okay, so stone we can place in here. I mean, we are really making a lot of fast progress on this. This might seem like, wow, Joe, you're spending a lot of time on this, but like the raw amount that I am getting done per minute compared to a lot of my streams where I just like stop playing the game and start talking directly to the chat. And I'm like, hey guys, let's talk about Tom Lehrer and what makes him an amazing musician. And then I'm not clicking anything. We are getting a lot done. Okay, so we're going to throw the extra leather pants in here. We'll throw that. Actually, leather pants and gravel both go in the gravel box. Not leather pants. Flint and gravel both go in the gravel box. Okay, so stuff with the axolotl will go in there. That's a whole separate box we're not going to deal with right now. Although we'll pull the prismarine and throw that back in here. Empty boxes are going in our inventory now. We want to grab any empty boxes so that we can have them for... Okay, okay, so empty, empty. So we can have them when we go back to Tangos. So, mossy stuff. We got a mossy stuff box here. That thing might be relatively full, but we're going to click on the things that we can. Let's just throw those in there for now. Iron. We have an iron box up in our thing here. We can just open that up. Offload our surplus iron material. Immediately ditch that back into there for storage. Hey, welcome Sammy Higgins. Glad you could join us this evening. My name is Joe Hills, but you probably already knew that. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. You've been here. We had hot chicken. It was fantastic. Glad to see you, Sammy. I don't know. I'm really tired, so I'm doing a lot of organizing that needs to get done anyway. I'm in this weird... It's like I'm energetic, but tired. Which is one of those fun things. Okay. Okay, so we have empty shulkers here. We're going to reclaim. Boom. Done. What was in this one? This is a bunch of... Okay, so right now we're back up to 11. 11 is how many shulkers we had last time we went. My NJ accent just showed up with mossy stuff. Did it? Yeah, my parents are both from New Jersey. I only lived there for like 6 months as a baby. But apparently it was very formative. No, it's more likely that all the time they spent talking to me in the years that followed were much more formative. But I've learned to not say both. So that's a win. Okay. So we have 11 empty shulker boxes. We have some clear chests here. Let's get rid of this sword. We don't need that at the moment. Oh, hey, there's another to-go box. One thing we didn't bring with us last time that we need to bring is we need to go grab... we need to grab some scaffolds here. And we're going to head back to Tango's area and reclaim... Or not reclaim, but claim the rest of the materials we dug up earlier during HHH. Have I ever thought of logging a pinball video? I stream pinball sometimes. Streaming pinball is really difficult, though, because it's a high-speed, low-light activity. Stephanie Hall yells, rockets. I know, that's why we brought the scaffolds. We're out of rockets. Rockets are not an option. We have... we have ender pearls. And she says, Joe, that's not how we say both. That's how my mom says both. I don't know. She's from Elizabeth area, like Winfield Park. Like, maybe where you're from, you don't say both, but... I mean, some of this stuff can be hyper-regional. Like, if you think about how many accents there are in different parts of London, like, not everybody from New Jersey is going to have the same New Jersey accent, right? NJ, are you kidding? You've never heard anyone put an L in both. Fantastic Channel claims to be near Elizabeth and does not say both. I don't know. Maybe my mom's just bad at talking and I never knew it. I don't know, but like... Okay, so it's getting dark out and that's going to be a problem. Okay, we need to find the hole that leads to decked out. Okay, a few things we need to do here. We need to establish a scaffold to the future. But we can't establish a scaffold to the future unless we dig straight down first. Like, extensively. We need to get to, like, Y0. Okay, great. We're there. Because that's how far Tango said Decked Out needs to dig down to. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to ban that new bot. It's the same bot as before, but wow, it's taken a turn. So feel free to report that bot. I've banned it, but it'll be back. So, Goldman, we've got 3 chats running, so not everything going on is going to be about Twitch chat. Okay. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the future. Okay, this one's empty. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this one with just cobble. Oops, all cobble. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Dang it. Okay, so now we're going to take one of the empty ones and we're going to put a bunch of stone in that one. Okay, that one's empty, so we can punch it. Okay, some more stone here. And let's just put this one up here to get some more cobble in it. Stone. Put another shulker box full of stone there. Andesite, diorite, and granite. Let's just go ahead and treat those as equivalent because they were all added to the game at the same time. We'll sort those out later. Okay, so cobble. We've got plenty of cobble here. Putting that there. Oh boy, the bot is back. And there's gonna be trouble. Hey, the bot is back. Yeah, the bot's on the YouTube stream. Sorry, y'all. That's just part of streaming, is that, like, if you're gonna have people being able to come in and say whatever, some of them are gonna be robots advertising untoward things. Clay. Consolidate that here. Okay. Stone. Cobble. Okay. So, throwing whatever random stuff we have into there. Cobble up into here. Grabbing that stone and consolidating that. Hey, welcome Lizzie Mac. Glad you could join us. We are playing some Minecraft here tonight. You probably heard of it. It's the latest game from Microsoft, the folks that brought you Halo. So, hope you're ready for something new. If you like worlds that loop around themselves, this is like that, but more infinite-like. Okay, so we're gonna start like consolidating this stuff into a more meaningful setup here. Okay. So empty, empty, empty. So stone, full, not full. Badger says, I just realized I got a gift voucher, and instead of buying silly things with it, I'm going to buy a coffee grinder and some accessories for your vacuum. Oh, nice. I was going to buy a coffee grinder, too. That's on my list. Gotta make it through the month and see what the budget looks like next month. But, yeah, there was a great panel at PAX about... Or not PAX, at PlayOnCon about how to make better coffee. And one of the things that they talked about a lot was the value of a good coffee grinder, specifically a burr grinder as opposed to a pulse grinder. And I've been using a pulse grinder for many years, and all of the things that they explained were problems with the pulse grinder, I'm like, oh yeah, I've used a pulse grinder for 5 years, and he's not wrong about any of those. So, like, I think there's a value to, like, trying to do something first with whatever the $20 option is, but then like if you're making coffee every day, once or twice a day for 5 years, and somebody's like, oh yeah, if you're having problems with your pulse grinder, here's how you solve them. You buy a different kind of grinder. Here's the kind you need. A burr grinder has burrs on it that like grind the coffee by rolling them through the wheels, right? Oh, that was the mistake. I used that the wrong way twice now. It's fine. But yeah, so they made a very strong case for upgrading from a pulse grinder to a burr grinder if you make a lot of coffee. And fun fact, I make a lot of coffee. Okay, so these are all full now. Not that one. Don't all grinders go burr? Yeah, technically, but like these have burrs in them. They're innate burrs rather than audible burrs. It's a different concept. Yeah, my kid asked me today if I'd heard of Bed Wars in Minecraft on the phone, and I was like, you know, I played Bed Wars with Seth Bling before you were born, and, like, you know, Bed Wars was created by Isuma, who plays on the HermitCraft server with me. She was like, what? It's funny, because, like, when she was really little, she didn't care about Minecraft at all, because that was, like, an old people thing you did for work. But now that, like, her friends are into Minecraft, like, I get to blow her mind about little stuff like that. It's really, it's funny. Like, life is funny. Like, you gotta just take some time occasionally and enjoy stuff like that. Somebody says Asuma made Bed Wars. Didn't he? I'm, like, 99% sure he did. But yeah, I played Bed Wars with, like, Seth Bling invited me to this Bed Wars event, like, years and years ago, like a decade ago, when I was starting out on YouTube. No, it wasn't a Mojang thing back then. Mojang didn't have anything to do with anything. Okay. I should tell X about that. Yeah, I will. I haven't talked to him yet because he was already asleep. Like, my call with my daughter was late. I'm not going to be like, Isuma, you got to wake up for this. You got to wake up to hear about how the children are talking about your work. Like, that's... He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. Like, if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that 99% of the time when I'm like, I got to tell this person something right away, I don't gotta tell them something right away. They are not in a place to hear from me. I don't know. Okay, I thought Seth Bling had made Bed Wars initially because he was the one that invited me to the Bed Wars event. I didn't realize it was Asuma, so... That's where the confusion on my end came from. Isuma, wake up. My kid thinks you're cool. I'm just like sitting on the edge of the bed bouncing. Isuma, Isuma, Isuma. Okay, so I think we had 11 of these when we came in. And we're actually ahead now. Oh, dang it, there's one up there. Okay, so nope, now we've got 12. So we're probably in good shape. So... Oh my gosh, I almost just fell down a hole. Did you all see that? There was a hole here. Can you believe it? Who would put a hole in a Minecraft? How wooed. Okay. So now that I've got some inventory space free, let's figure out how much inventory space free I have. Yeah, this hole in a hole is not up to OSHA standards. Okay, so I think I put my glow box back in here with lights and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We're gonna replace that. We're gonna grab out of here some spruce logs, which we can make spruce planks, which we can make spruce sticks, which we can make torches. Placing that back there. Okay. So, which of these are empty? Empty, not empty. So let's put the empty ones down here. This one has room for 3 more. This one has room for no more. No. Okay, that one's empty. That one's got room for a few more stacks. Okay, so many of these are full, but the ones that are not, we're gonna put these torches in our offhand. And we're gonna grab some more stuff on our way out since we can carry it. We're here to take everything we can carry. Alex W. tips 20, who says, great HHH today. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Alex. We were 18 away from our next face camera expansion milestone, but now we're 2 past it. So here we go. Please direct your attention to the face camera so I can say, expand Joost. Do. Once we get my eye recentered here, then we will lower the Joe opacity now. We were at 12%. We're going to lower that to 9%. And we are 18 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, we are basically... people are asking where we're at on... or what this project is. This is the new decked out, basically. And it's a work in progress, and we're the ones working on it. Tango asked for my help earlier during HHH, and I helped as much as I could. I came back here to reclaim some material, and I still have some storage space left, so I figure we'll fill our inventory before we head home with as many blocks and stuff as we can. That just seems sound to me. Hope it's acceptable to y'all. Yeah, it's like I can't do an entire stream that's inventory management. We occasionally need to actually place or remove blocks. Yeah, I don't have a shovel on me. At least not a good one. I might... Oh, did I put my good shovel? My good shovel. Oh. Hey, Tango. I don't know if he can hear me. He might not have voice mod on. He's like checking on me. He's like, what's Joe doing? Is he removing blocks? Stephanie Hall, any sort of Stephanie Hall had a question about ordering rat poison off Amazon to deal with a pest problem. Anything like that, I would buy from a local shop. I would not have that sent through the mail. Amazon has a huge problem with people putting in substitute goods, which is its own problem. Also, shipping hazardous materials like that through the mail is its own problem. You really would want to like, if you had to do like a local grocery delivery from your local grocery store, I would not order anything like that through Amazon. Spills like that in Amazon vans are also a huge problem. Some of the members of our community are Amazon van drivers, and I've seen a lot of horror stories about stuff like that. Like, just, yeah, I would not order anything like that through Amazon. Worst case, get a local courier, but ideally try to pick it up yourself or have a friend do it. If you're, like, on COVID, like, what do you call it? If you're, like, on COVID quarantine, and one of your friends is like, hey, is there anything I can do for you? Be like, hey, pick this up at the grocery for me, please. Like, that's literally what friends are for. Like, don't just have that sent through an Amazon delivery service. That's a nightmare for a lot of people, and possibly you. Yeah, or call a local pest control company. They might be able to sell you chemicals or deal with the problem directly. But yeah, I personally would not order anything like that off Amazon. There's a lot of different types of problems you would get, and none of them are good. Yep, I'm still streaming Skillful Spring. Yeah, Stephanie Hall, calling a local pest control place to set traps in the yard might be the best solution then. They're going to be able to, because especially if your neighbors have pets and stuff like that, you know, they have non-poisonous traps and options for dealing with all sorts of things. Because the last thing you want to do is poison a rat that then a neighbor's pet eats, right? Whereas a pest control guy can come out with a trap and put some food in there, and then they can deal with it themselves, right? I would really... There's a lot of things that you could leave to chance here that maybe shouldn't be left to chance, right? Like, this is, like, there's a reason that poisons are controlled materials. Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah. Sometimes just leaving things to the experts is the best way to do it. Okay. What am I up to? I am digging out part of Decked Out 2 because I came back here to grab my materials left over that I gathered during the grind HHH earlier, and I realized that I had some extra carrying capacity on the way back, so I thought I may as well dig some of this out. Kill some time. Okay, let's go ahead and get this back in our chests here. Ryan says, just run through where Tango has mined. He isn't collecting his blocks. They're just despawning. Yeah, that's better for me collecting blocks, but that's not better for helping Tango. Right? I'm using this as an excuse to help Tango, even though he's not comfortable asking for help after hours. I had a little bit of extra capacity, so I'm going to use that capacity to help him. Grumble, grumble, mumble, mumble, right? Saying the quiet part out loud, I know. But, I'm trying to find a way to help him more without doing so in a way that's so blatantly rude it would offend his pride. Like, yeah, because I could definitely run behind him and collect a bunch of entities. That's a thing. That is a legitimate option I have as somebody who does need a bunch of blocks for builds. But, I mean, I just fixed my pick. I can grab a bunch more stuff, right? If Tango asked me to leave, I would leave. But I let him know earlier I was going to be over here gathering my leftover stuff from earlier. And he said that was fine. Gonna be big runs to empty my chest. Hope I won't be in your way. See? And he said that was fine. If he's like, hey, I dug that to the level I wanted, just leave it, please. I would definitely leave it. Hey, oh, you know what we need? You know what we need? We need gunpowder. We need gunpowder like whoa. That's 3 more rockets right there. No, that's 6 more rockets. Okay, for somebody with 3 rockets, I have now increased my rockets 3-fold. Good. This is a good haul, people. Good haul, everybody. We're making it happen. Somebody says that they're having trouble sending a super chat. You know what? YouTube super chat doesn't work in all nations. I appreciate the sentiment, but the stream is free for everyone to enjoy. So if you are unable to support it directly, either because of where you are in life or because of where you are geographically, no harm, no foul. You are appreciated. The folks who are able to pay for this allow me to do it for free for everybody else, and so don't stress about it if you live somewhere that you can't support the show. That might change in a few years. Who knows? They're always expanding the markets for these things, or you might be somewhere else in life. Either way, enjoy the show, guilt and stress-free now. Oh wow, we've been going. I was thinking after this morning's stream, or not morning, man. No, so this morning, no, I had a call with my community liaison, that Tommy boy, where we worked on the latest newsletter. That was a lot of work. I'm really proud of what we got together there. Tommy is great at helping me frame things in a way that are constructive for the community to hear. Because, like, sometimes my writing style can be too direct and can be off-putting or mean. So Tommy is great at helping me get stuff worded properly and constructively. But yeah, so I had a big call this morning with Tommy about newsletter 16, where I outlined how I'm going to be taking a break in October and how I'm going to be changing things in the long term with my Discord. So that was big morning. Then we came in, we had a long stream for HHH. I started at like 1:30 and ended at like 5. So it was like 3.5 hours of streaming there. And then now we've been going for an hour and a half almost. I thought I was going to be dead after 40 minutes. I thought, like, I've had such a wild day. I'm going to get into this stream and I'm going to be struggling to hit an hour. I thought about putting the 1 hour chill stream up there, but I was like, well, there's some storms rolling in. Maybe the storms will save me from being too tired to work. But no, like, this has been really chill. We've been getting a lot done. I feel like this is not the most glamorous stuff going on. Organizing things and stuff like that. It's not very glamorous. But, like, we're legitimately making progress on some big projects here, and I'm glad to do it. We're making progress toward Decked Out 2. We're making progress. Boy, none of this is going to go in any of these boxes, is it? We're making progress toward our pinball machine with all the materials we're gathering for this. We might need to barter, build, or trade with these. And we're an hour and a half in. Okay, not bad. So let's go pick up some stuff that we've dropped already. And we will get ready to head out. Yeah, Tommy is ludicrously capable and competent. I am incredibly appreciative that Tommy stepped up for this role as community liaison. My biggest regret for my business right now is that I cannot afford to hire Tommy full time. Like, everything I'm trying to figure out right now is like a step toward how could Tommy be a full-time salary member of my staff. Like, I feel like that's the next big jump for me. Like, there's so much stuff that I trust Tommy to manage, but I can't afford to monopolize Tommy's time about. Tommy has to work another job right now, is only working part-time for me. Like I feel like the changes that we're making and that we're planning the next few months are going to help me reach that point. NJ says, next week, let's talk about it. Maybe. I mean, like, honestly, we're going to have to see how the back half of the year goes. Like, in January, let's talk about it, right? Is, like, I'm laying the groundwork now. This is, talking about it next week, I don't know how much we're going to get there. Right? Yeah, no, if we're going to schedule a time for it, the time is January. Like, did I forget my shulkers? I'm pretty sure we got them. Yeah, we got 12 shulkers. I feel good about that. Okay, so we can just glide down here. Oh boy. Okay. I feel like I'm hitting the end of the night for me, y'all. It's been a big day. And we let's see. Yeah, no, for the long-term planning. Yeah, the long-term planning is like part of what informed this October stuff is how can I have somebody full-time managing community things within the next few years. Because, like, the way I'm doing things now, I'm not making progress toward that, and I'm not... Like, I need to do... A lot of this is just, like, I need to build the business by doing more art and better art. So, yeah. I forgot we don't have enough rockets to get all the way up there. I mean, we do, but I don't want to waste them, so we'll go take that. Okay, so yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I think I need to call it a night soon. We had, between this and the other stream, 5 hours of streaming today. I spent a lot of time on other stuff, and I did some behind-the-scenes stuff too. So, yeah, we're gonna call it here. Let's see who else is out there on Twitch streaming. We're gonna go to twitch.tv/directory/following. It is, I don't even know what night it is. I think it's Monday. Who's normally streaming on Monday? Oh boy. Okay. Wait, what's that? Is this muted? Please tell me this is muted. Mute site. No, definitely not rating them. Okay. They're great, but that particular choice would be a bad one. Ryan White from Chicago Gaming Company. These guys are usually done at around 11, and they get mad that I raid them at 11 o'clock every week. But this week it's only 10 o'clock, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Flippin' Out Pinball. And I'm actually on time. This is a mature audience's stream. They're talking about pinball. They might be swearing. They might be drinking. But yeah, when you get over there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here. Anyway, until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Thanks for putting up with me. It's been a long year. It's been a long few years. We're all doing our best together. Keep adventuring.